Hey everybody, this is George, Florida Railroad Dog from the Roman Nicaragua with another build. In this one we're going to be building a Pizza Hut. This comes a request from a friend of mine, a good customer, that he wants this Pizza Hut and a Wendy's and a couple other buildings that I'm going to design for him. This building is not big. I didn't decide not to make it too big. It's going to be 6 by 5 and it's going to be about 5 inches tall with the roof that I'm printing out now. But I wanted to get ahead of the game and start doing this once we get the roof. You're going to get the base, a brown wall, a brown lower wall with the wood up and down, a tan wall with the wood up and down, a little red trim pins with the wood, and this brown wall is actually brick. You're gonna get a bunch of windows and doors. You're gonna get the pole stand with the 2 signs. You're gonna get some red shutters, and then you're gonna get the building roof sign. What I'm going to do first is I'm going to build, it's going to be the brown, and the tan. Going to be just like that. Let me go ahead and glue it. Like all my buildings, these windows would just pop in. You could glue them if you want. You could just pop them in if you want. Really easy. They just pop in and stay. You hit it with the bag, with a plastic struck, and you'll be good. You can put them all the way to the back. That way you flush them up against the back. That way you'll have a nice little lip right there. Let me go ahead and glue all this, and then we'll be back. Okay, we're back. Now that we have all the windows, I used my plastic strut, glue them all on the inside after I got them nice and flush on the inside. This is glued. Now we're just gonna glue this. I always use testers, red tube. Put a nice bead. These are thick enough. I make all my buildings 1/8 of an inch thick. That way you'll have enough space to glue. And you don't gotta kill yourself. What I do is I like to put my finger, always clean your finger afterwards, and then you're gonna go glue. And this just lines up. Now, if you look closely, all the wood, it's all lined up from the top to the bottom through the red. So you'll have a nice uniform piece. Make sure everything lines up. Everything is nice and square because these openings are going to hold the door. Everything's nice and square. Put some weights, because these doors will be glued right here, and they're gonna hold when you glue the brown. So we'll let that dry and we'll come back and continue. Okay, we're back. So we glued this brown brick wall to the main building. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and glue the building to the base, just to give me more sturdy, so I can put the doors and put the shutters. You can just turn it upside down. You could do it whichever way you want. When I sell these build, my son's the ones that builds them for me. He's got a steadier hand. I usually build the prototype. Turn it up, and I'm gonna leave a gap, a bigger gap in the front than I am in the back. I like this big sidewalk here. Just put some weight on it. And these doors will just pop in once the building, the doors should just pop in. You can glue them. What I'm going to do is once it's glued, I'll pop the doors in and hit them from behind with a plastic strap. These little red shutters are going to go in each side of the window, just like that. You get 2 for each window, all the way around. You just glue them. I would turn the building on its face, on each face, and then from the top just glue them down. Let's let this dry and we'll be back. Okay, what I did is I put this building on the side, just put a dab of oil. You can either do this by hand, get that one wrong. And remember that you got a nice side and an ugly side on these little, on the printer side. So make sure, unless you like the little rough side out. You could do it however you wish. And just put each shutter. What I did is I put the glue already there. Put a nice bead of glue, and then I put the window, the shutters. I do it looking down from up here. That way I could get them all even. And there you go. Let me go ahead and do the rest of it and we'll be back. Okay, we're back. Glued all the little window shades, or window shutters, or whatever you want to call them. Everything's nice and flush. I said I left a bigger gap in the front and in the back. Here's Bob. It's a perfect 048 scale, a whole scale. And that's basically the building. I'm gonna put a couple booths in there and a counter. And we'll see how she looks. We'll finish up. Okay, so we're back. This is dry. Ready to go. I'm still deciding if I'm going to make booths or round tables. A booth, or a corner with a little round table on each end, and then a counter over here. I haven't decided what I'm going to do for the interior. When I do, you buy the kit, you'll know. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to get this base, like all my bases. You got a little stick that goes right on there. What I do is I put a dab of glue, put it right in the middle, put some pressure. These Pizza Hut signs, plenty of glue. Glue them back to back, make sure they're exactly the same size. Once they glue, we're gonna glue it right there once this glues. I got the roof here. Like I said, I'm not gonna glue the roof, but it's gonna go right on there like that. And these Pizza Hut signs, we're gonna glue them. So let me go ahead and do that, and we'll be back. Okay, so we're back. It's all glued. There's Bob in front of it. You can put him on the sidewalk, and you can see that he's the right dimensions. Put Bob over here. And there she is. This roof is not glued. But it looks pretty good. Well, there's another build. Hope you guys like. If you did, thumbs up, subscribe, click the little bell button. For those of you who are watching this video because you bought the kit, I really appreciate it. Thank you. And it helps out, keeps me going. Like always, happy railroading. Bye.